Make sure you subscribe and follow Symelz, and don't forget to like and comment.
Miles, you're a god.
Notification for all the new drops. Yeah, man. So I finally moved to Texas, man. And see, honestly, I was already gonna move out here like next year, but I just said to pick up everything and go, man. You know what I'm saying? I picked up everything and just left South Carolina behind, man. Fuck that shit. So let me explain. Like, basically, I was in a bad situation to where you know what I'm saying, I was stuck, and that's why I couldn't. That's why y'all would see me not drop too. I was stuck with low key. And so it was just like, I had to prevent myself from getting stuck for not months, but years ahead, because that's how I was about to go. And so I just said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not staying, bro, fuck that shit. And I made my mind up, I started making moves and shit. I wasn't even talking for real, I wasn't even saying too much. I was just making moves, thinking in my head on what to do, what I need to do, what I need to get the fuck out of the situation. When it was time to go, bro, it's time to go, bro. I had bought my ticket. When I first bought my plane ticket, bro, it was like, damn. Ain't no going back, bro. It's like, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. Because it was like, am I really about to do this? You know? So it was just like, yeah, I made my mind up once, like, once I went back to work, and I was like, you know what, I'm leaving this behind. Each day after I bought that ticket, each day after that just made me see clearly, like, why I gotta leave. You feel me? And it's like, ain't no, hey, I'm about to leave, nigga. Ain't no nigga that. Because if you talk before you try to do some big shit like that, you ain't gonna do it, bro. Somebody gonna try to stop you and talk you out of it. Ain't no none of that. So it was just like, I made my moves. I bought my ticket. Only thing left to do was just to go and take everything I need. Leave all the other shit behind, bro. Like, it's sad. It's a big move. But, I mean, it was definitely the right call. I can tell you that. Because see, if I would have stayed, I would have been in the same situation right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, I said, bro, fuck everything. I'm picking my life. I'm picking my life. Because really, going to work and doing what I was doing, it's all side plot. That shit don't really got nothing to do with making beats and getting to this shit right here. That don't got nothing to do with it, for real. Not really. Going to work don't got nothing to do with it. And so, bro, I said, bro, yeah, I'm picking my life over this, bro. I don't care. And I just left. Not looking back, bro. I ain't never gonna go back to South Carolina and live there. Probably not. No. Not to live there, because I go back, and I ain't going back to live there ever again. See, I done already been out here for like a week. My first week out here, it's been crazy, bro. Like, it's been a whole new fresh start for me, bro. Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, even saying that, right, with my computer, all the beats, of course I got everything. I got the hard drive, of course, but I ain't got no sounds, I ain't got no plugins, I ain't got no drum kits, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing, but so I'm just making shit raw right now, using stock plugins and just anything I can use, really. Like, because see, once I get my PC, then I'll be back making crazy shit for real. But right now, yeah, I'm just making stock shit, bro. Like, but I can tell you right now, this shit right here, this shit was a lesson, like, for real. It was all a lesson because it showed me three things, bro. One, I understand why a lot of people turn to the streets and do bad shit. Because it ain't easy out here. It's definitely tough out here. Or like scamming, anything illegal. I understand that, why y'all niggas doing it. You gotta make a sacrifice. You gotta make a big decision when times get tough. Because if you don't, then ain't nothing gonna change. It's gonna keep continuing. It's just gonna keep continuing. Because see, you gotta think about it like this. Would you rather take the risk and see how things play out, or would you rather stay and let things continue? Because see, if you scared to do it, right, things are gonna continue and you're gonna stay there. But if you scared to take the risk, you don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, but like, bro, if you stay, it's only gonna continue. It's a trick, bro. It's just a mindset trick. It's all in your head, low key. Because I was in the same position. I used to think like, damn, what if I go and what if we playing the what if game the whole time, bro? Ain't nothing going to, you ain't leaving nothing behind, bro. You ain't leaving nothing behind. I'm telling you that for a fact. You ain't leaving nothing behind, bro. So like, if you can relate to this, bro, like in a situation where you stuck, pick up and go, bro. Like, bro, just go, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Fuck everything, bro. Just go. Honestly, because it's like, for me, I had no obligations for real. not real obligations. Not real obligations. If you got no obligations, bro, that's what I mean. You feel me? So yeah, but that's why I had to leave, bro. Just had to leave Texas. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit was not easy for me to do. I mean, it was a tough call. It was tough. I ain't even say goodbye to everybody. I just had to pick and choose. I'm out. I'm sorry. The third reason is right. When you young, see, I'm only 19, but I just left. I was talking about going to Texas since I was 15 years old. Just saying, hey, if I'm gonna go to Texas, I'm gonna do this. I'm shit that. I was able to learn how to make beats with my brain, bro, with my head, and still do it consistent, not off and on, consistently for almost 5 years. I could already do anything. Like I could do anything. You know how hard that is, bro. Making beats, that shit ain't for everybody. I ain't gonna lie, that shit not for everybody. Because why? Because see, a lot of y'all look up to my beats, right? That's cool. But most people, when they see my beats and shit, and they want to try to make it, they want to be like, they want to make what I'm making now immediately. They don't want to do the year work, the year two. They don't want to do that. They just want to get straight to the point. I get that, but that's what I did. I just kept going. So it's like, that's something hard to do. That's not easy for everybody to do. Everybody don't think the same. You know what I'm saying? Me thinking about that just motivated me more. Okay, I've already done hard shit. What's another hard thing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let nothing stop me, bro. Like, it's like, and even just like, when I would be coming home from doing a 12 long hour shift, you know what I'm saying? 12-hour shift or whatever the case is, back to back. Cause see, I had to do that for like every day. No days off, 7 days a week. I don't have a day off, bro. I was doing it for months with not a single day off. That's terrible, bro. It's not fun. See, luckily I was young. Now imagine doing that and you 40. Hell nah. Nah, bro. I'm not doing that. And see, the thing is though, right? I had to prevent that by waking the fuck up and saying, bro, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? What am I doing? And what does this have to do with me making peace? Not only that, I would start coming home, not that I'm fully tired, but like, I'm like, bro, I don't even want to do it because I gotta go to work the next day and work a long shift. See, before, right, if you, bro, ain't nothing wrong with working. You gotta respect the 9 to 5, but like, everybody gotta start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you don't just start out and die. Nah, bro, you gotta start somewhere. With me, right, you know, say I'm making beats, right? I'm making a beat for 2 hours, I stop. Well, I gotta get off, go to work, 12-hour shift. I ain't gonna be back home till tomorrow night. That's different from you going to work tomorrow, you getting off early at like 2 o'clock. You got the rest of your day. It wasn't like that for me, bro. It was an all-day thing, back to back. Back to back. That's why y'all won't see me on at nighttime. Ain't none of that, bro. Like, grind mode. And see what it taught me as well, right? It showed me if I ain't on my shit in real life, if I don't take shit serious, this is exactly how I can be. Like, this is how I can end up. This is how I can end up. I can be old doing this. Nah, bro, I ain't going for that. I'm not going for that. I'm sorry, I'm not going for that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta wake the fuck up, bro. Just leave that shit, bro. Leave it. If you got obligations and you still wanna leave, well, you can still do that, but you just have to think about how you gonna do it. You feel me? Like, ain't nothing big holding me back other than love and being real, bro. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I ain't really trying to talk on that topic on why I left. I ain't trying to get too deep into it, but I had to leave. That's all y'all know. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, shit, we back, bro. We definitely back. I'm coming back, but I'm not slacking on that shit. We not doing that, bro. Like, before, understandable. Like, even I understood why I was slacking. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I could have been doing it, but at the end of the day, hey, we back. It is what it is. That shit over with. It's over now. I ain't gotta trip over that shit no more. It's done. What's done is done, bro. Shit, it's a one-way ticket, bro. You know what I'm saying? We done. We out here, bro. We out here. Just make sure you like my shit, subscribe to my channel, tap into my stream. I'll be streaming later, making beats. Catch y'all niggas on the next one.
Bye.